It's Earth Day and Primark is about to stand on its own 2 feet. Associated British Foods, the holding company for Primark, plans to spin it out into a separately listed company. Yes, it's going to be its own stock market entity. Now, a lot of people don't realise that Primark has sat inside ABF for many, many years, alongside everything from Twinings to Ryvita, sugar, all sorts of mass market staples. Now, I've always thought that matters because for years Primark's story was a bit protected, or at least softened, by that broader, steadier group, which seems too big to fail, certainly for the UK economy. So the story was always simple for Primark. Price is king, people want cheap clothes, and they would assert that all the time. This was an article of faith laid down by the founder, Arthur Ryan, and for a long time it worked. But from where I have been sitting, and I wrote To Die For back in 2011, Primark was a big a target for my criticism. Primark didn't just sell cheap clothes, it sold distance between what things cost and what they're worth, and sometimes between what customers thought they were buying and what was actually being produced. So we're coming up to the 13th anniversary of the Rana Plaza catastrophe, when 1,134 people died in a single morning making clothing for Western brands, and half of those people were working for a Primark contractor. It should have changed things, not just for Primark, for all of the brands, but it didn't. The model never really changed. But now what is happening, the world around it is changing, and quite fast actually. So many analysts are sort of looking at this and rubbing their hands with glee and thinking, oh, there's great money to be made here. And it's true that Primark will become, as part of this delinking, one of Europe's biggest standalone fashion brands, on a par with Zara, Inditex, H&M. Personally, I think its nearest rivals are next, really. But the world is changing around it. So there's lots of people saying, they need to invest in new data architecture, supplier level digitization, all of the things that we've seen that other brands have done in this marketplace. But the reality is that costs are rising, margins, so sacred to Arthur Ryan, are under pressure, prices can't easily go up. And Europe's basically forcing a new reality. We've got digital product passports, traceability, extended producer responsibility. By 2027, you can't just imply as a fast fashion brand that you're changing, you have to prove it. So for a business that's built on extreme simplicity and extreme cost control, that's not really a small adjustment. That is a massive structural challenge. Yes, Primark can invest in tech. Yes, it can gather more data. Yes, it can move into e-commerce, but none of that for me resolves the core tension. You cannot build a business on price is king and expect it to glide through a system that demands transparency, accountability, and where you're facing really steep rising underlying costs. I think spinning Primark out will make those tensions really visible. So no more blending in with the tea, the sugar, the groceries. What we're going to see is pure fast fashion, standing alone. Yes, some will see value. I see a model that may have run out of road. Watch this space.